What's up guys, Ben here, back with another video with the War Archive. Today we have a 3v3 sent in by Wolf on the official Civil War Discord. For now on, I'm gonna have, once I get the chance, I'm gonna have where each of these videos have a specific setup, with a description where it actually has the ACW mod, or at least ACW mod Discord. I forget to put it in the descriptions and whatnot. I also now have my own official Discord if you want to join that. That's been pretty active recently. I even have a few events already set up with information and rules about it. But anyways, today's a 3v3. It is the, of course, the Union versus the Confederacy. It looks like we can already see Confederate cavalry. Or is that skirms? No, it's cavalry. Yeah. Jeff Davis, the Mississippi boys. Now I'm gonna try to do the full army comps of the CSA as I usually do. I'm completely blank of who the people are, as I'm not 100% sure if there was a stat thing posted about it. But I thought I would check it out because they said it was a pretty epic battle. So I'm just gonna go through, and you'll see the names at the end of this battle and also under the Corps commandant, like I did with the last video. So this video, since it's recorded on 12/18/2020, this will be released tomorrow, as there's already a video up for, actually no, I'll upload this one today, as I'm going to do there's I think 3 to 4 other replays to do, so I'm going to have lots of TXT, lots of unit counting to, or at least unit setup to do on that. But I will get it done and I'll release one day by day. That way I have each, like, one full day to edit one video, get it up, and then I'll start work on editing for the next one, and then I'll do the rest tomorrow and do all that. But anyways, for the Union, we have the VI Corps. I believe this is the 6th Corps, which their general is, I believe, over here somewhere. Yes. No. Where is the general, actually? I have no idea. There's somewhere. Oh, here's the general. David A. Russell. Then you have the I Corps in the middle here. And then you have, for their general, it is Lysander Cutler. I think that's how you say his name, but I'll just call him Cutler. And then in the back here you have the 19th Pennsylvania from the VI Corps, or the 6th Corps, sorry. And then on the right flank you have the 20th and 21st Corps. We have already artillery opening up and skirmishers setting up on the field from the 1st Corps, which is the 24th Michigan Skirmish Company, 143rd Pennsylvania Skirmish Company, and the 16th Vermont Skirmish Company. We also got some cavalry dismounting in the tree line over here, the 1st Vermont Cavalry and the 18th Pennsylvania Cavalry. We already got CA's 3rd Corps Heath's Division. Also for the Confederates, we have Johnson's Division from 2nd Corps, and Rhodes' Division of 2nd Corps, and we have General Ewell on the field. A lot of artillery being thrown around today. But it looks like they are overshotting a lot. Looks like Jeff Davis's Mississippi Legion is pulling out. And we now have 13th Alabama Skirmish Company running up from Archer's Brigade. Skirmishers are now set up in the tree line. And the 1st Corps, along with the 6th and 20th, 21st Corps, are marching across the field. That actually looks pretty nice. Now, the last video I had the thing, the icons off. I turned them back on because, sure, it was cool and all, But it was also really confusing to tell who is who. Or at least who, or at least which units were routing and whatnot. If you want me to do that type of thing again in the future, then please let me know. Now, I'm not 100% sure when I'll upload these videos. I'll just upload them whenever I get the chance to. I'm not sure that if this one will be uploaded today. But it might be uploaded tomorrow, it might be uploaded the next day. I have no clue. Looks like we got the 4th U.S. Cavalry from the 20th, 21st Corps set up over by this railroad. They have a little bit of a divot to protect them. Skirmishers already pouring into the 1st Tennessee and Olive Archer's Brigade. Brockenborough? I think that's how you say that name. I'm not 100% sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong on some of these. Ooh, men going flying backwards. But we got Brockenborough going to the right, Archer going to the left, trying to form up as fast as possible, trying to pull a Gettysburg first day, apparently. But we do have the Davis's brigade set up now, firing into the cavalry. But we do have 1st Corps closing into the tree line quickly. They're still at quite a bit of march from the front lines. I'm surprised the artillery is not unlimited yet. I see. They're repositioning them. We got the 1st New York Battery, Light Artillery Battery E and L. Skirmishers trying to hold out as much as they can, but they have 2 brigades marching onto them. 20th, 21st Corps trying to fill in the gap here with Dick's brigade and Beatty's brigade. Is it Beatty or Beatty? I'm gonna go with Beatty's brigade. All of 1st Corps now trying to rush up here. And this is also the person that's in the replay, so we'll be able to see their thing here. Skirmishers still trying to pour into the Confederate lines as much as possible. Artillery also trying to lay down fire. They are now rushing up units as fast as possible. Which is all of, really, some of Paul's brigade and Stone's brigade. The 150th Pennsylvania along with the 94th New York. Then we got the 140th, a lot of Baxter, Biddle, Cutler. Ooh, we have 4th New York, of course. I don't think we have a lot of Iron Brigade troops. We got the 6th Wisconsin. But that's all I'm seeing that's from the Iron Brigade. Surprisingly, normally people love using the Iron Brigade because of how popular they are and how elite. And now the volleys have started for the Union. And they have quite the 3-pronged defense here. 20th and 21st Corps now rushing to the field to the flank of the Confederates. With their 15th Wisconsin, 1st Ohio, 9th Kentucky, and 44th Indiana, along with the 17th Kentucky to the far left to connect the line along to the 150th. And it looks like they're going to have a 2-line defense, along with a long line to the right. So they'll have a lot more reserve to the left than they will on the right. Here comes the 6th Corps. Their cavalry is still holding strong against the Confederate forces. But they now have support from Grant's brigade, Trobert's Brigade, Wheaton, Neal, 6th Pennsylvania, 15th New Jersey, 3rd New Jersey, 5th Vermont, and the 62nd New York. Seems that the skirmishers here are really low on morale. Here we have Rhodes' division coming up as quick as possible, along with the rest of Heath's division. Of Pettigrew's brigade. Oh, already been routed. The 15th Wisconsin has been routed from the field. Looks like they're kind of pulling back the line here. They do have really close artillery. They lost one guy thus far. Come on, artillery, quickly. Your allies are counting on you. 9th Kentucky trying to set up here so they can attract the fire. First Corps is still laying in heavy fire into the Confederate lines, and they still have lots of reserve to back it up. Ooh. Canister being flung across, hitting the 14th North Carolina. And this is the 4th U.S. Battery B, the most popular of the 4th U.S. regular batteries. Hell yes. But they're still taking heavy fire from enemy artillery. Ooh, the artillery in my route. Ah. They have been routed from the field.
Yes, sir.
Not sure why the 43rd North Carolina is not firing. How's it going on the left flank over here? Still just kind of a shootout, despite cavalry being in the middle of it, so that's kind of an advantage to the both Union and Confederate, because they'll just be shooting into horses more than anything else. But they are flanked at the moment. So far, it's only mainly Heath's division and Rhodes. But here comes Johnson's division from the far left. We got the Louisiana boys. And a skirmish company of the 3rd North Carolina. Trying to take on a very nice defensive position here. Also, this is the map of Seven Pines B, so it's an alternative setup to how the map should be. Because from what I remember, the setups are normally over there and over there, so that way you're kind of fighting for the railroad. But this kind of setup's actually a lot nicer, in my opinion. A lot more ground to use, and if you push the enemy back here, then you can just kind of set up on this railroad and use that fully. And you also have a bit of a hill to use as well. Same thing over here, you just have a massive tree line, and it looks like the better ground is to the Union, but there is still a lot of flat ground. But when it comes to this side, it's very downhill. We do have some reserves being put in the back of the lines from Heath's division, or at least the remainder of it. I believe that's Pettigrew's brigade. We got cavalry being set up with the Jeff Davis Legion. Not the best volley. Oh, but we got a volley coming in from the Union. 13th Alabama skirmisher got hit there. The artillery is now glitched. I hate when this happens. They just kind of sit there when they rout. Looks like the CSA have folded their line into a more of a thicker line, but I would say you might want to be careful of the flank because it looks like they plan to wrap around. Oh yeah, they plan to wrap around here. Running up the 6th Pennsylvania so they can have some cover fire while the rest of the line sets up. Oh, but the 18th Pennsylvania Cavalry has routed from the field. But we still got the 1st Vermont Cavalry doing some work. So far the defense over here seems to be in Union favor, but they do have cavalry on horses kind of shooting over the ridge here. That's a nice way to use cover while still shooting at the Union infantry. You got the 8th Kansas for still high over here. If I do recall, Kansas wasn't really a big state back then. It's not as big as it was now, at least. Because I think it was like one of the more newly formed states or something like that. Ooh, we got a bit of a charge coming in here. 52nd North Carolina trying to run up and get a volley off. Oh, they plan to pull a aggressive move here. Ooh. And that's really close for the Union to kind of get some shots in. But wonderful volley coming from them. Almost routing the 62nd New York. 49th Pennsylvania trying to go get the morale up. Now they're running up to fill in that gap. 62nd running for their lives, every man for themselves. We have one guy in the back just like, I'm gone. Let's see how devastating this volley will be. Oh! Lovely volley into the 52nd. Oh, I love this game. Napoleon to, oh, we got a massive rally over here. We also still got this defense going, but there's a bit of a gap. So if they don't put any troops here, the CSA could use that to their favor, but it looks like they really want to get in close combat. We got a melee charge here. We got an entire melee fight going on. With the support of 4th North Carolina and the 44th of Georgia, we do got the Lieutenant General Ewell on the field, giving some morale to his men. We got a unit routing here, oh no, that's just the 4th US. Oh, here they are. The 150th Pennsylvania has finally routed, but with the cost of the cavalry now routing, 14th North Carolina routing. Still a massive close gunfight here in the forest. We got a lot of fresh troops now maneuvering to the flank of the Confederates, trying to wrap around. We got a possible route here in the middle from 7th Tennessee. My poor Tennessee boy is being shot up. Jeff Davis is now routing. We got the 14th North Carolina still routing out. Johnson's division trying to hold the 20th and 21st Corps at bay, trying to split up both of the armies, or at least both divisions at this point. Ninth Kentucky almost routing here, but they are still holding strong against the 43rd. We got some very close gun firing from the 49th Ohio and the 44th Georgia. But we might have a rout here. No, and then Morello comes right back. More troops split into the field. The 17th Kentucky running in, trying to make sure these North Carolina boys rout. But we still got Ewell here. I'm not sure what your plan is with that flag, sir. I think his plan there is to shove it up someone's ass. We got more Union men to swap out. It looks like they're just kind of swapping out men, getting some fresh lines in there to put some nice volleys into the Confederates, make sure they rout for good. 47th Virginia now routing. Another unit of 7th Tennessee's pushing up, and 52nd North Carolina, some fresh companies of the units. But it looks like the CSA are trying to refuse their line over here and support their flank. We got even more men routing. The 22nd Virginia Battalion. I think that's the a company of the 44th Georgia is now routing. We still got quite the fight going on over here. We got almost a mass rout coming. 55th Virginia is routing. We got a whole Union division on their flank now. 47th North Carolina trying to get some shots in. We still got the 94th New York. A very wonderful suave uniforms. The 104th New York. Ooh, there we go. The 47th North Carolina is now routing. More troops are trying to be pushed up on the field. Oh, let's see those volley. Will they be able to rout the 94th New York, even though they have a lot of chevrons? No, they're going straight in for a charge!
Yes, sir.
Come on, 7th Tennessee. Put some fire. Not the best shots there. Another company of 94th New York going in for a charge. The entire flank of the CSA is at grave danger right now. We got another unit, the 4th North Carolina, that's possibly routing here soon. We got a unit for the Union routing, I believe the 16th Vermont. 6th Wisconsin is routed from the field, but they were able to rout the 4th North Carolina. 47th Virginia routing. 52nd North Carolina still routing. 40th Virginia routing. We got a mass rout on the CSA flank. 26th North Carolina and the 22nd Virginia Battalion once again routed from the field. We got 47th North Carolina and the 55th Georgia back on the field now. Another unit routing, the 11th Mississippi. A mass rout of the entire flank of the Confederacy. 2nd Mississippi running. 1st Tennessee Company running. 7th Tennessee once again running from the field. Here we got the, that's the 4th North Carolina running. We got 14th Louisiana running on the flank over here. We do got the 4th U.S. Cavalry running over here. So the Union flank is also in peril. 32nd Indiana might rout here soon though. But we do got some shots coming in from the Union artillery right here to fill in the gap. hopefully wanting to put down some canister shot. Oh, there's some canister rounds down range. We got 6 Wisconsin now coming back to the field. 14th North Carolina running. We got the whole, almost all of Heath's division running. We have 14th Tennessee running. 45th North Carolina. Almost all of the CSA is coming back on the flank though to try and reform and turn the Union flank. But it looks like they have fully flanked the rest of their force. Looks like they're going to try making a defensive line here. They do still have a massive melee attack going on this flank. Ewell is trying to support it the best he can in the front lines. Johnson's division still trying to hold strong and push the Union's 20th and 21st Corps of the Army of the Cumberland back. But it looks like they were able to make the gap larger here between the divisions of the 20th and 21st Corps. We have some more units routing from the field. 143rd Pennsylvania, 3rd Alabama, the 14th North Carolina. We got the whole CSA flank coming back, along with Henry Heath on the field. It seems Heath came to the front lines finally to see what has happened to his own men. Well, Heath, looks like this far you might have to go tell General Lee you have no division. But he has a lot of his division still in the fight. We now have the 9th Kentucky running from the field, 24th Michigan Skirmisher Company, along with the 4th U.S. Battery still being glitched out, it seems. Oh, we might have another Union unit running from the field, 150th. If the CSA continue this foothold here and somehow break the Union line, then that will be devastating of a breakthrough. But they still have a massive flanking maneuver happening. They are now sending they have now split off an entire brigade to go to the flank. And it seems they are also pushing up even more fresh troops to the field from the reserve. Ooh, 7th Maine. More troops running from the CSA, 23rd North Carolina, and the, I believe that's, yeah, the 20th. 32nd Indiana seems to have been pulled back. Either that or they routed and were brought back to the field. We have the 4th Battery M of the 4th U.S. just kind of chilling out on the field here. 143rd Pennsylvania coming back. 9th Kentucky surprisingly coming back to the field. All that's left of this unit here is just a small little platoon of people, so it's not even a company anymore. Even more men routing from the field. 17th Kentucky and the 150th Pennsylvania once again routing. We do have Union artillery almost about to rout. I'm not sure the CSA still have artillery operational, but from what I can tell, it seems that it has been destroyed for the most part. We got more CSA running from the field. We got a whole, and almost all of Heath's division routing over here. All that's left is this line here, I believe, and a few that are still in the fight over here. They were able to break through the Union line! We got 49th Ohio running, 6th Wisconsin once again running from the field, 17th Kentucky again running from the field, and 150th still running, but possibly could come back. The general is now pulling back. Horatio P. Van Cleve. So it seems that we might have a breakthrough of a Confederate victory. We got another unit possibly routing here. We got more troops being brought from the left flank now. that was on the reserve over here. They're now rushing to this flank to try and fill in that gap. And it's all of 1st Corps, 49th, not 49th, sorry, 94th New York, 147th New York. But we do have the 9th Kentucky once again returning to the field, wanting some revenge on the Confederacy. 5th Alabama trying to hold the gap, and we got the 25th Virginia and the 2nd Virginia of Walker and Jones's brigades trying to push up and extend the line. And I think they plan on going in for another charge here. I'm not sure if they... Oh, there we go. They really get a nice second volley off there, but they missed quite a few with that first one. We got a full charge into the 49th Ohio. Another company came back to the 49th Ohio. Or should I say, actually, these are probably battalions, so... First Battalion, 2nd Battalion. Consider the fact that... I suppose he would count it as a company. A massive one. Ooh, mass rout! The Virginians have run from the field. 20th North Carolina running. Still a lot of troops running from the field here. Union still trying to wrap around the Confederacy, but they just keep on pulling back their defenses even more. 2nd Mississippi en route. Henry Heath in grave danger of routing here soon. So far it seems to be a Union victory now. They're trying to turn the tides. 143rd Pennsylvania once again routing. Ooh, but we got the 14th Brooklyn coming in. Union general killed. Michael. That's the best way I can do it. Oh, death of Ewell, I believe. I believe that was Ewell. It probably was Ewell. I'm not 100% though. Please correct me. Well, I'll probably end up correcting myself at the end here, so. It probably was Ewell. So now the CSA will be in a massive rout. Henry Heath is forced to support his men, but he is charged by Union infantry, or at least accidentally runs into it. And Heath is now dead! Heath's division was under 1st Maryland Company C, 2nd Lieutenant. Head to dead. I almost said dead to dead. Left for dead. Sorry. 26th Alabama surrounded by Union troops, boxed in a massive bloody melee combat. It seems that this could be it for the 26th Alabama. Their unit could be destroyed here today. Johnson now charging in all of his men. Trying his best to destroy the Union lines. 2nd Corps might not even have a corps. We had 2 divisions of their corps today. They might end up just being 1 division under Ewell. Well, Ewell's dead, so he's no longer able to command the army of the 2nd Corps of the Army of Northern Virginia. The Union able to push through the 1 unit that was giving them a lot of trouble, and now they're gonna continue pushing onto the CSA. Ooh, 21st Corps having a bit of trouble. Some of their men routing here. 8th Kansas and the 32nd Indiana and 1st Ohio. We might have another one route here. The 1st Illinois... Oh no. Oh yeah, the 1st Illinois and 5th Indiana Light Artillery. Which are trying to pull a 20th Maine. And they are taken out. We got the 89th Illinois, 24th Ohio. At this point, this is the end of the Confederacy. The Army of Northern Virginia have lost 3 divisions this day. What a bloody battle. GG to everyone that played this, but it looks... Oh! They're able to turn the flank to the 20th and 21st, but that's not going to be enough because they have now the full Union Army marching onto them. They have a lot of 1st Corps, a lot of 6th Corps now marching to the flank. It's up to Johnson at this point to try and pull a victory here. Where is their general? I think they were the one with Ewell, probably. Where is their general, actually? I believe their general... Ah, here's their general. What is that? Jesse... I don't know. Jesse Williams. M. Williams. Are you good? You be... This guy be fucking dancing over here. Alright, he's just gonna be running around like a nutcase. Absolutely bloody melee combat at this point. 1st Maryland Battalion. We have a whole Confederate cavalry unit mounted and charging into the Union line. All of the CSA are about to rout. It seems we got some Confederate lads stuck on the building here. Oh, they're almost routing. They're trying their best. They were able to turn up the entire Union defense here, though, with a massive picket charge through the woods. The cavalry is now routing, though. First Ohio trying to hold out against 3 Confederate lines while the reinforcements come up. We got the 89th Illinois now pushing up. Oh, it looks like some of the units here of the 20th and 21st Corps have come back. The 17th Kentucky and the 8th Kansas. We still have battery ammo over here, just kind of playing poker or some shit. But yeah, this is it of the Confederacy. 48th Virginia somehow came back. But it's not like they can really do much in this situation. A Confederate line came back behind Union lines. From Rhodes's division, Samuel Pickens and his 12th Alabama. Most interesting. 61st Pennsylvania trying to shoot them down, but they are playing Ring Around the Rosie. So they're letting the CSA shoot into them. You sure this regiment was not led by Sickles? No offense to everybody that's a fan, to those that are a fan of Sickles out there. Sickles, in my opinion, was one of the dumbest commanders. At times, at least. More Confederates trying to turn the tide of the battle. You can try all you want. 48th Virginia, 44th Virginia, okay, and they're gone again. But we still got the 5th Virginia coming up here. Colonel Funk. From Walker's Brigade. A skirmish company came back. 14th Louisiana. I'm not sure if you can do much, mate. And they say run again. The Confederacy are like, you know what, let's try to fight out as long as we can. Well, that's not going well for you now, is it? 5th Virginia trying to go in for a charge, just a desperate charge. Wanting to kill off the Union as much as they can. Now let's watch this from the perspective of the Unioners. Ooh, someone got a nice hit there. Oh, they're going in. Let's see if they're able to make it. Are they able to make it to the Union line? Oh, some final shots. And they make it. Oh, but a volley at the last second. And the 5th Virginia once again routs. You whack the air and the guy died. Okay. Now we got the 48th Virginia. Oh, lovely volley there. And it makes them rout. And there goes the entirety of the Confederate army of this battle. The Confederacy were fully routed from the field this day. Robert E. Lee was saddened by the loss of his men. GG to everyone here. Wonderful battle. Wonderful strategy, wonderful tactics. But the CSA's tactic of doing that charge, it was worth it. Trying to, at least. But it was still unsuccessful. They were able to push through, but then they were pushed back. It's basically Armistead of what happened at Cemetery Ridge at Gettysburg. Who had the most kills here? 14th Brooklyn, or at least one of the companies of the 14th Brooklyn. Okay. Alright, well, I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you for the person sending in the replay to the official Discord. This was quite the enjoyment to watch. This is probably one of the more fun battles I've gotten to watch in a long time. Now, I still got a few more videos to do after this, so I probably won't be doing army comps for all of the videos, but I will try to get to them whenever I can. So, until then, I will see y'all on the battlefield. Hope y'all enjoyed.